Hello everybody, Cub fan here. Just wanted to shoot a video. I was gonna say quick, but I don't feel this is gonna be a quick video. I got a lot to say, so I've actually even took notes. So bear with me. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a little entertaining, but got a lot to talk about. So it's that time of year. And it's just not the time of the year for the Hall of Fame voting, but it's also that time for me to say my goodbye. Hopefully, this is not a permanent goodbye because I will be home in a year from Tuesday. But it's actually it's been a fun ride, and wouldn't trade it for anything. But hopefully when we come back, I'll be in a good place, and I'll be able to start making videos again. I know that the internet's spotty over there, but I've been told eBay still works okay there. So I know I really won't be able to make videos while I'm gone, but I got a feeling I'm still gonna get the itch, and I'm still gonna buy some stuff. So I'll have to have it all shipped home. I won't really have it shipped over there because I just don't want to carry it around with me. But that should make an interesting mail video when I get home. Just piles of shit, and I just don't even know what I bought. But that should be fun. But it is what it is. Last few, like 7, 8 months, have been pretty hectic for me. I've been traveling all over the place, training up other soldiers, and getting them ready to go as well too. Because the state as a whole has just been overwhelmed with deployments. So it is what it is. But I'm probably gonna say that a lot. But it's been rewarding, but it also is taking me away from this YouTube community quite a bit. I haven't been able to make the videos or correspond with a lot of you guys like I normally do, and it's kind of, I kind of see it. I kind of feel like I went from where I was starting to become relevant in this community to where I'm starting to lose some of my relevancy. That's just a personal thing. That's not any hit on you guys. Is just when you don't put out content all the time, and like you start out doing, you kind of lose a little animosity. Yeah, that's a big word. You kind of lose some of your staying power in the hobby and in this community. So, but with that being said, it is that time of year to do the Hall of Fame voting. And I was actually pretty excited about this. Well, one, for the time frame that I would actually get a chance to put out a video. This is going to be my last video for a while, so let's end it with a bang. But before I start on the Hall of Fame video, I know there's same as last year. I think last year is when it really started. The first year I did this, I was still new in the community, so I placed my votes. Thought it was a good time. And but last year it was still a good time, but it got kind of I don't know. It was what it was. It was kind of weird, but a little drama, which I don't care for too much. But this year, I mean, I kind of like the drama. It's actually kind of funny. It stirred up drama all over again. But I think what is happening is a lot of people are losing the idea of it. And sure, it's a nice honor to be recognized by your fellow YouTubers, the guys that are watching these things, and be recognized as being one of the best at what you do, which is really cool. Because it made no bones about it. I mean, anybody would love to be honored. Don't kid yourself. Don't tell me you wouldn't. But you'd love to be honored because it's an honor coming from us. And it doesn't matter if you think it's a popularity contest, because sure, of course it is. Because who are you going to vote for? You're going to vote for the guys you watch. And they're either your buddies, or those are the guys that you care about and that you want to move forward. So that's why you're going to vote for them. That's why we do it. You know what I'm saying? It's because quality of content is in the eye of the beholder. What somebody deems quality is not the same for other people. Like for me, quality is is I just want to see what you're buying and why you're buying it. And I want to look at it and I want to see what you're doing and what you're building your collection with. And it's like, how are you storing your collection? And you know, what projects are you working on and those types of things, you know. Because to me, quality content is not quality production either. There are some guys on my list that have quality production, but most of the guys are just like me, normal guys that just, you know, sit in their card rooms, talk about cards, because that's why we do this. That's why we do it in the beginning, is because we want to be able to share our collections, share with other people, see what they're doing, share what we're doing, and talk cards, because we don't have that anywhere else. I don't. That's why I reached out to YouTube. That's why I'm doing this. So I have an outlet for sharing my collection and sharing with you guys. So this time of year becomes important to me because everybody nominates who they like to see. But to me, it's a chance to see other channels and to discover other guys out there that are putting out content, and getting a chance to check out other channels and not be so narrow-minded on what my choices are and what I look at, and open myself up to other things. So that's what I feel like is the most important thing, is because everybody's going to vote for their 10 best, their 10 favorite, okay? It is what it is, but you're going to vote for your 10 favorite. But that's a chance for me to go and look at, like, see what Alex Bowman 53, see what he's looking at, and then, you know, it's like, I like what he does, so if he likes what they do, I might like it too, so I'm going to go check out those channels as well too. So, I mean, it's a way to expand, you know. Who gets in? To me, I mean, that's not the important thing. It's a nice little honor, and it's a nice little side thing that happens to all of this. But it's the biggest thing is that bringing the community together and expanding you guys out and expanding all of us out to see who all the other channels are. So, you know, I mean, make no bones about it. I mean, we would all like it, but it's because it's an honor coming from you guys. You know, I've been doing this thing for 3 years now, and if I said it didn't matter to me, you know, I'd be lying. You know, because it does. But, you know, I know with my job and everything like that, I feel like I was on my way last year. I got some votes, and I was well on my way. But with the new job and taking me away from the community and taking me away from YouTube, it's made me kind of fall off a little bit, which I completely understand. I completely know it. I mean, who am I? I'm just a guy that, you know, talks about damaged treasures and drinks beer and makes drunk purchases on eBay. I mean, who wants to fucking watch that? So anyway, on with my nominations for this year. And once again, these are guys that if their video comes up, I'm watching it. It doesn't matter, I'm gonna watch it. And I have one guy on my list that I don't really watch his videos. I do from time to time, but he's on my list because he wholeheartedly 100% deserves to be in, and so I am going to give him my vote. I did some things here. I said that, you know, because this was the third year, I said, oh, you know, I'm going to slow it down a little bit. I'm only going to nominate 5. So I came up with a list of 22. But I had to narrow it down to 10. And I was going to do the 5, but I couldn't because I was going to leave off too many people I feel, in my opinion, need to be in this year. So I'm not going to talk about each one very much because I'm going to try to keep this somewhat short. I know I told you it was going to be long, but it is what it is. So number 1 is Nuff Said Cards. Nuff Said. I mean, guy's got a great channel. Absolutely love him. He's been around, been doing videos about as long as I have. But just some of the stuff he picks up, just a cool channel to watch. And then my next guy is one of my buddies, and I like him a lot. Love his channel. But Gary Bink Scott. Bink Scott, he's my next one. Once again, I mean, I feel like this is a guy that, you know, if we were together, we would just sit around, talk cards, and I would enjoy every minute of it. So, Bink Scott. And then next is we have Alex Bowman 53. one of the things I like about him is that his laser focus. To be able to put that, I mean, it's just a beautiful set that he put together, and the way he was able to stay so focused through it. Because I wish I had that, and I do for about 30 minutes, and then it's like squirrel, and then I'm off to somewhere else. So I mean, just to be able to put his nose down and grind out, I mean, that's just, it's tremendous, and it's a big thing on his character. And he's probably got to be the kindest guy on YouTube. I mean, he really, I've never heard him say a cross word about anybody or anything. So there's that, Bowman 53. And then next up is we have my brother from up north. He's from Wisconsin. And fucking hate them Sconies. But Scotty Tradition. Love his channel. Him and I are a lot alike. Our collections aren't necessarily a lot alike, but him and I mean, we do this for the fun. He's another guy with some laser focus as he's working on I think the 250 great sports cards, and then his PSA set registry for Packer Hall of Famers, and his love for anything Wisconsin, which I don't see the allure, but whatever, to each its own. But yeah, my boy Scotty Tradition, had a real good time drinking a couple cold ones with him at the Nationals, so there's that one. And then next up, father-son duo from Minnesota, Dustin and Blake. There's a thousand things I can say about them, but I'm not gonna do it. Just a great channel, father-son duo, Hall of Fame. Next up, we have Bald Rhino. Once again, another great guy. Never actually have been able to meet him. Don't interact with him too much on YouTube, but he's got a great channel, and every time his videos come up, I watch it. It's just that thing. And plus his opening with Ace Ventura coming out of the rhino's butt. I mean, that's awesome. And then my boy Donnie, Murph 398. Any guy who loves Dale Murphy as much as I love Ryan Sandberg has got to be in the Hall of Fame. Enough said about that. And then we have my boy Mike, Gators MLD, Hall of Famer. Put it down, write it down. And then we have It Cometh an Egg Wadsworth. Never seen the guy. I don't think too many people have. But his channel is just super entertaining. I love watching him. Love listening to him. Yeah, not much more to say about it. And then last but not least is a guy that don't watch much of. He doesn't interact too much, but his channel is legendary. And he's a genuine dude. I met him at the National. He's a nice guy. You can't say anything bad about him. But Packers Cards 87. He's a breaker. Breaking's not really my thing. But sometimes, you just put his video on. He's a genuine dude. And I'll sort cards and I'll just listen to him talk about his football cards and stuff like that. And it's just sometimes background noise. But it's enjoyable and I like it. And he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. So there it is. There's my list for the 2020 or 2019, however way you want to look at it. YouTube Hall of Fame. Like it, love it, don't like it, don't love it, don't really care. But those are the guys I'm watching, and that's kind of what I've been doing. So now on to some other things. As I got several projects I've been working on that I'm actually going to have to put on hold. And because something weird happened to me. I went to the LCS this week because another personal project I'm working on at home is that while I'm gone, my wife is actually going to uproot us and move us, and we're going to be moving to Florida because just some certain things have happened in my life, and I think we all think it's time that we're going to take this opportunity and we're going to uproot and we're going to we're going to move and enjoy the great life in Florida. So with that being said, I have been clearing out, as you can see, my shelf here. I've been clearing out all my baseball stuff and putting them in totes and packing those away from my wife so she don't have to handle them while I'm gone. And part of that was I had to go to the LCS this week, and my wife says, you know what, go enjoy yourself. Do it by yourself. Go enjoy your time. And I did, and I spent a couple hours there, and I had to go there and get 4-row boxes so I could put up all my loose cards that have been sitting around and get them in 4-row boxes and label them so that way they'd be easier to move. And I spent some time there, and I was like, I'm gonna pick some stuff up myself and work on my projects. And it wasn't fun. It really wasn't, because it was like it's weird, and I don't want to be sentimental. I don't want to be weird like that, but every card was like, I was able to pick up 5 new Sandbergs for the PC, but every card's like, oh, this is going to be the last Sandberg I buy for a year. Oh, well, I guess I'll get them. So I know I'm over-exaggerating. And I went through the bargain boxes a little bit, and I picked up some cards, but it was just, there was no rhyme or reason. I felt like I was just buying to buy. I mean, I picked up this 72 Reggie Jackson, paid a couple bucks for it. Early year Reggie. This 73 Mays, paid a couple bucks for that. Wasn't much. Was able to pick up this Davey Lopes rookie. I think I paid 50 cents. This 73 Yastrzemski, and yes, I was in the 72 and 73 boxes. I don't know why. It just started picking through cards, picked up some, and I was able to pick up this Gary Matthews rookie. Not a decent player, but he means something to me because of his time with the Cubs in '84 to help us get to the National League Championship Series. So yeah, that was about it, and that's about what it's like for me right now. But we leave Tuesday, and it's gonna be a long year. But a couple things to be said is that a lot of you guys have my email address, and I will answer to that. A lot of you guys I'm friends with on Facebook and Facebook Messenger. You can get a hold of me, and I do appreciate it. I know I haven't talked to some of you guys offline too much in the past couple of months, but I would love to hear from you. So hit me up and let me know what's going on with your life and your family, and keep in touch. But until then, catch you on the flip side. Thanks for watching.